So, if I had $100 a day to spend on whatever I wanted to, what would I spend it on? Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Simon Barry's vlog. I am Simon Barry. I am a serial tech entrepreneur. I can help you with your business. I mentor, I work on leadership, I work on scaling your company, and I work on everything else in between, including social media. So if you need any of that help at all, please stick around to the end of the video and you will get my contact details. So I'm doing a daily vlog every day in August as part of Amy Schmittauer's SSSVEDA challenge. I've now got only 2 days to go, so that is pretty cool, I must say. And I'll do a wrap-up video right at the end of this, giving all my learnings and my thoughts about it. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been a good experience. Met some amazing people. So big thumbs up for Amy Schmittauer. So I'm going through some of her subjects. Today's subject I thought was quite an interesting one. If I had $100, or maybe as I'm in the UK, £100 per day to spend on whatever I wanted to spend on, what would I spend it on? £100. Now, I think the temptation is to say, of course, I'd go and buy lots of technology. I'd buy a ton of audiobooks, wouldn't I? I do all sorts of things that would line my pockets and give me lots of gadgets and stuff like that. Because, quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, I do love my gadgets. I do own far too many gadgets. I'm thinking of slimming down my gadgets, quite frankly. But if I had that kind of money, what would I spend on? No, not gadgets. Audiobooks as well. I do have a lot of audiobooks. I do enjoy listening to my audiobooks. I certainly wouldn't do that. I tell you what I would do if I had to spend the money, and I had to spend it on myself. So let's be fair, it's spending it on me. I'd spend it on experiences. So we're quite lucky here in Europe where we can actually travel for quite long distances via the old aeroplane for quite a reasonable cost. So for £100 or $100, I could get the other side of Europe. I could take friends or family and we could travel. We could have days out. We could go and see some really cool things. So I'm also a huge fan of architecture. So there's brilliant gardens. There's fabulous buildings that can be seen. There's amazing experiences that we can do. And I'm a strong believer, as you will recall, those of you who watch my videos on a regular basis, that travel really broadens the mind. And I'd add an addition to that one. I'd say not only does travel broaden the mind, but actually focusing on experiences rather than gadgets or worldly possessions actually really help ground you too. And I think that's very, very important. So so let's think how we can relate this to a business as well. So you know, if you are a CEO or you are a business owner, and you may be a startup, or you may well be a leader in a large blue chip company, or you may even be an SME and have a few employees, you have a choice. You have to motivate, you have to you know, get all these people to work for you. You have to have a nice work culture. You have to make sure that people are happy and people are motivated. So the one good thing is, so clearly pay them a nice wage, and pay them decent bonuses, make sure they have lovely office surroundings, you know, they have plants and greenery, they have a nice canteen with maybe free tea and coffee. Oh, absolutely fabulous. But I tell you what, sometimes you can't afford these things. Sometimes you can't actually go and afford to spend that kind of money. But I tell you what, spending on experiences does really well. So some companies that have taken their employees away on little breaks really helps with the team bonding and then the team dynamic. Companies that not necessarily have broken the bank, but maybe have even, and one company I worked for did this, spent maybe $1 or $2 per day per employee in an office on breakfast on a Friday, and everyone milled around, was encouraged to talk to each other, and actually had a bit of socialisation, and that really worked. So again, not breaking the bank, but certainly helping. So if you have a business and you're wondering, you know, if you have very little or virtually no money to spend on a business, then if you want to improve your team dynamic, then focus on your people and focus on doing nice things for your people that don't necessarily break the bank. You know, take them out on a walk, take them out to the forest, take them out on a picnic. So there are many things that needn't cost the earth, that can really make a huge difference in your business and make a huge difference to how your employees will work for you and with you. And I'd even go so far as if you are a team leader. Again, it's not about making sure you can pay people fabulous bonuses and fabulous amounts of money and all things like that, because you may well be restrained by the budgetary requirements in your company. But you know, take your employees out. You know, have a nice little team breakfast or a team lunch. What I used to do as well, which was quite amusing, we used to bring in our home cooking, because we had an eclectic work environment where we had people from all over the world. And of course those people have different foods, and the food that those people eat at home is completely different for the kind of food that I eat at home. So we kind of thought, well, why not just mix things up a bit, and we'll have a kind of team lunch. And what we'll do is it will be one person's turn to bring in that lunch to feed about 6 people. And it worked really well, because we could then not only discuss with each other in a very informal environment, but we got to taste foods from all over the world, which really helped with the team dynamic and made us all happy, because some of the people who were a bit shy but actually turned out to be rather fabulous, amazing cooks, brought in some sumptuous dishes of stuff that I'd never tried before. And the camaraderie and the support and help we did from working with each other really helped cement us together as a team and helped us work together in the future. So if I had $100 a day, experiences, I'd travel more, I'd probably go to more music concerts, I'd probably try and experience more, because adding those experiences to our lives, I believe, enriches us as a person. And of course, in your business life, try and enrich the lives of your colleagues and the people who report to you as well. I think that's really important. So my name is Simon Berry. I am a serial tech entrepreneur. I help startups start up, I help SMEs scale, and I help you blue chip companies focus on leadership, process, procedure and product. So if you need any help with that, or even social media outreach, I'm your man. So please get in touch with me. My details are at the end of the video. But also, please make sure you like this video. Please make sure you comment on the video, good or bad. I would love to know. I think that's very important. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the bell button. Please. It's okay. You don't have to. But I appreciate every single view. I think I'm privileged and lucky that even if I get 1 view, so that puts a big smile on my face. But I'm going to love you and leave you. Tomorrow is my final video of my vlog Every Day in August challenge. It's clearly tomorrow is the last day of August, right? So I shall talk about something entirely different then. So until then, I shall love you and leave you.